Hello, students. Welcome to the new session on changes of axis. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about two things: shifting the origin without rotating the coordinate axis. Next one is rotating the coordinate axis without shifting the origin. And what are the advantages for each of these two having? In the shifting the origin, it is simply these are the coordinate axes, small x, small y, and somewhere here point p small x comma small y. Now, without changing the direction of coordinate axis, and you are shifting the origin from 0 comma 0 to some new point alpha comma beta. This is a point alpha comma. So what happened? This length is alpha, this length is beta. So from here to here, this length is x. So already x. So this value will be x minus alpha, and this value will be y minus beta. So if I assume this is a new coordinate system, so the distance from x-axis is y-coordinate, distance from y-axis is the x-coordinate, you are going to get x minus alpha is equal to capital X, y minus beta is equal to capital Y, where small x comma small y are the original coordinate system. H comma k is the new origin. Sorry, here alpha comma beta is the new origin, and the new coordinates are capital X comma capital Y. So this is the relation. And main purpose of shifting the origin is, in this one we can try to eliminate linear terms, etc. But you cannot talk about x into y term. And similarly, what is this rotation of axis? Rotation of axis is, for example, these are the x and y coordinates here. Px comma y is there, and the coordinates were rotated through an angle of theta without changing the origin position. So this angle is theta. So from here, if you drop the perpendicular, this is capital Y, and this point is capital OA is equal to capital X. Whereas if you drop this one, this is small x and this is small y. You take it up and this angle is going to be theta. You complete this diagram. So this length is x. If this length is x, this value will be equal to small, what is capital X? So this value will be capital X cos theta. And this length will be equal to capital X sin theta. Okay? And this is y. This angle is also, if this is theta, this is also theta. So this length is going to be capital Y cos theta. And this portion is going to be capital Y sin theta. Now this portion is x. So x is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. And this length is y, capital small y is equal to x sin theta plus y cos theta. So to eliminate x into y term in any equation, we will be going for rotation of the axis. So where to use rotation of axis, where to use shifting the origin. Shifting the origin when I want to discuss about x term, y term, and rotation will be when I want to discuss about x into y term. So when the origin is 0 comma 0 is shifted to new coordinates h comma k, without changing the direction of axis, and the coordinate small x small y transform to capital X capital Y, then small x is equal to capital X plus H, and this is small y. This is a small printing error. Small y is equal to capital Y plus K. Capital Y plus K. To remove the first degree term of a general second degree equation, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay. To eliminate linear terms, so it is ax square second degree term, 2hxy second degree term, by square second degree term plus 2gx linear term, 2fy linear term plus c a constant. To eliminate these two, you need to shift the origin to this point. Okay? This, what happened? Small x comma, if small x is equal to x plus s, small y is equal to y plus k, you substitute here and simplify, where x coefficient, y coefficient 0, you will get. Or this also can be the partial differentiation dou s by dou x. So you need to differentiate partially. Ax square derivative 2ax, 2hxy derivative will be 2hy, by square 0 plus 2g is equal to 0. Similarly, partially differentiate with respect to y. So that is dou s by dou y is equal to ax square 0. So 2hx plus 2by plus 2f is equal to 0. To solve these two, you are going to get this equation. And the transformed equation is this. And please understand, if a gx1 plus fy1 plus c is equal to 0, if this portion is 0, this is called, this equation represents pair of lines. This equation going to represent pair of lines if this portion is also equal to 0. And actually on simplification, this portion will come ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square. This value is equal to 0, then it will be pair of lines. Okay. So here you need to know where to shift the origin to eliminate linear terms. Okay. You can remember this formula straight away, or you can look at for this one. Okay. Moving to the next one, to remove the first degree terms in this one. What is this one? In this equation, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. So here, small correction, this value, for example, this value is not there. Means you have, the point is hf minus bg by ab minus h square gh minus af by ab minus h square. So here, this h term is not there. There is a printing error. So here what happened, if h term is not there, xy term is not there, means h is equal to 0. If I substitute h is equal to 0, this is minus bg by ab, and gh will be 0 minus af by ab. So BB cancel, AA cancel. You are going to get minus G by A minus F by B, where if H is not there. And in the next point, what happens? A is equal to B is equal to 0 in this equation. A is equal to B is equal to 0. So A is equal B is equal to 0 means this equation will come HF, BG will be 0 minus H square, and here GH minus AF. So you'll get GH minus by minus H square. So accordingly, what you're going to get? Minus F by H, comma minus G by H. So these are the subparts. When in ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to, in this one, if a is equal 0, what is happening? B is equal 0, what is happening? H is equal 0, what is happening? G is equal 0, what is happening? Etc. things we are looking at into this one. But more important thing is to eliminate the linear term, we need to shift the origin to hf minus bg by ab minus h square, gh minus af by ab minus h square. Now, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy can be transformed into the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. Means here, what happened? Linear terms are eliminated by translating the axis. Okay, translating the axis. Okay, and what will happen? ABC plus 2f ABC plus 2fgh minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square should be equal to 0. Okay, so the condition for ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This needs to be transformed to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. By translation of axis, the condition is ABC plus 2fgh minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square is equal to 0. So let us look at the first condition. What does that mean? Here we are eliminating the linear terms. To eliminate the linear terms, we have to shift the origin to the hf minus b. That point is there. But here c is also eliminated. So it is representing homogeneous equation. So that c has to be 0. The constant term also needs to be 0. So when you substitute here small x is equal to capital X plus h, small y is equal to capital Y plus k, the constant part is going to be on the simplification for this one. So that's why this is the condition for pair of lines. If you remember or recollect your second year thing, sorry, first year pair of lines part, ax square plus 2hx square plus dy square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0 represent pair of lines. This is the condition. Okay. So to eliminate x term, y term, we need to shift the origin only, translation of the axis only, and it will become the homogeneous equation if this condition holds good. Okay. So that is the translation of the coordinate axis without rotating the axis. Now the next part is x comma y without changing the origin. If the axes are rotated to angle of theta in the anti-clockwise direction in xy, what is this point? So when just a second. So if these are the coordinate axes, original coordinate system, and this is x comma y, is it? X-axis rotated through an angle of theta, similarly y-axis. So with respect to this point is capital X plus capital Y. With respect to this coordinate, it is small x comma small y. The relation is this. Okay. Capital X, small x is equal. These are the original coordinates. These are the transformed coordinates. Okay. After translation, what are the coordinates are these? So in the matrix form, when you write with this grid, you can write small x. You can write here small x is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta, and small y is equal to x sin theta plus y cos theta. Whereas capital X is equal to small x cos theta plus small y sin theta, and capital Y is equal to minus x sin theta plus y cos theta. Okay. So this grid is very important. Now, small if f of xy is equal to this original equation, of a curve, then it is transformed. The equation is when it is rotated through an angle of theta. So what is this? Small x is equal to capital X cos theta minus capital Y sin theta. Small y is equal to capital X sin theta plus capital Y cos theta. Okay. And if f of capital X comma is the transformed equation, then the original equation is this one. Because capital X is equal to small x cos theta plus small y sin theta. Capital Y is equal to minus x sin theta plus y cos theta. And to eliminate x into y term, please understand here important thing is when you want to eliminate the linear terms, you need to shift the origin. When you want to eliminate x into y term, you need to rotate. To eliminate this one, you need to rotate. Okay. And when you want to eliminate this one, you need to shift the origin. You need to shift the origin. And how much rotation? Half tan inverse of 2h by a minus b. Half tan inverse 2. To eliminate this term, you have the formula. What is that one? You can write dou f by dou x is equal to 0 and dou f by dou y is equal to 0. And what is that point is going to come? hf minus bg by ab minus h square and everything. Okay? So here to eliminate xy term, to eliminate x and y term, two different things. Let us look at some of the questions from the chapter. Okay, mainly locus and changes of axis. Okay, so let us look at what are those things. If x square is equal to 8ay is transformed equation of x square minus 4y plus 6x plus 15 is equal to 0, then the origin is shifted to the point alpha comma beta. What is this value? What is this value? So, if this is the transformed equation, this is the original equation. So, actually, theoretically, if you want to do capital, small x is equal to capital X plus alpha, small y is equal to capital Y plus beta, and substitute this one in this equation, that is x plus alpha whole square minus 4 times of y plus beta plus 6 times of x plus alpha plus 15 is equal to 0. Now this equation is x square plus 2 alpha x plus 6x. So if I take 2x common, alpha plus 3 minus 4y plus alpha square plus 6 alpha plus 15 is equal to 0. So on comparison of this one with this, okay, 8ay. A is they're not asking, but 8ay is this one I'll take. But this value has to be 0. This value has to be 0. And here I missed out minus 4 beta also. Minus 4 beta. So from here alpha is equal minus 3 and this entire value need to be equal to 0. This entire value need to be equal to 0. So instead of doing this, simply I'll go ahead with this equation as x square plus 6x is equal to 4y minus 15. So I'll add 9 on both sides. X plus 3 whole square is equal to 4y minus 15 plus 9 will be equal to minus 6. So this is x plus 3 whole square is equal to 4 times of y minus 3 by 2. So if I take this one as capital X square is equal to 8a into y. So simply I shifted the origin to alpha is equal to minus 3, beta is equal to 3 by 2. So alpha square, 2 alpha is minus 6 plus 8 times of beta square is 8 into 9 by 4. So it will be equal to 18. So the answer is going to be 12. Answer is going to be 12. Okay. Moving to the next question. The point to which, the point to which the origin to be shifted by translation of axis. Translation of the axis means shifting the origin so that the transformed equation y square plus 8y, sorry, 4y plus 8x minus 2 will not contain y term and the constant term. So there should not be y term and there should not be constant term. So for this one, what I'll do is instead of going y term only they are talking. They are not talking about the x term. Okay. So it is equals to y plus 2 whole square is equal to minus 8x. Look at here. Y square plus 4y. Actually 4 is not there. So this 2 will come this side plus 4. So this is y plus 2 whole square is equal to, if I take minus x common, this value will be equal to x minus 3 by 4. X minus 3 by 4. So this can be written as y square is equal to minus 8x. Look at here, there is no y term, there is no constant. So the origin has to be shifted to 3 by 4 comma minus 2. The answer is 3 by 4 comma minus 2. Okay. So you need not go for every time formula, differentiation, etc. It is you can reduce into the standard form. This is the standard form of parabola. When the origin is shifted to minus 1 comma 2 by the translation of x's, the transformed equation of this particular question is. So what is this question? So simply you can write transformed equation of this original equation. So simply you need to write small x need to be written as capital X minus h is capital X plus h. So it will be minus 1. Small y is equal to capital Y plus 2. So these two need to be substituted here. So answer will be x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square plus 2 times of x minus 1 minus 4 times of y plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Simple. Instead of this, instead of this, okay, you can also look at what is this equation. Actually, this is the equation of the circle. So the equation is x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 is gone. Y square minus 4y plus 4. So is equal to plus 4 unit. If I shift the origin to minus 1 comma 2, this equation will be reduced to capital X square plus capital Y square is equal to 4. So the answer is A. A is the right answer for this question. Moving to the next question. The transformed equation of the curve 2x square plus y square minus 3x plus 5y minus 8 is equal to when the origin is translated to the point. So again, the same story. What you are supposed to do, original equation was given and the point is also given. You need to find the transformed equation. So here 2 times of capital X plus 1 whole square. Capital X plus 1 or minus 1? Yes, capital X minus 1, capital X minus 1 whole square plus capital Y plus 2 whole square minus 3 times of capital X minus 1 plus 5 times of capital Y plus 2 minus 8 is equal to 0. When you are shifting the things, when you're shifting the horizon, this part will not change. The second degree terms will not change. So this is going to be 2x square plus y square. Now here minus 4x minus 3x. So minus 7x. We need to stop doing after this. Why? Here plus 7 minus 1 is there, but minus 7 only one answer. So the answer is this one. You need not move further. You have to stop solving this question here itself because we are supposed to identify the answer. The moment I got this one, I need to stop solving the question. Okay? Because after that one 9y comes or etc. But x coefficient here clear. So we need to stop it here. Okay? But you solve, you'll get the answer. Right. Right. The next question is, when the origin is shifted to the point 3 by 2 comma 3 by 2 by translation of the coordinate axis, then the transformed equation is this one. Now they are asking the original equation. Origin is shifted to this one by translation. Then the transformed equation is this. So far we have done original equation to transform, now transformed equation to this one. So actually in our words, these are the capital X, capital Y, etc. So here capital X is equal to small x minus 3 by 2 and capital Y is equal to small y minus 3 by 2. But when you are doing, these first three terms will not change. The first three terms will not change means here luckily this is only the answer you look at here. Okay. So the answer if you look at, answer is D. Options given in such a manner, directly you can identify. But what is the method? Now you replace everything. This is 32 times of x minus 3 by 2 whole square plus 8 times of x minus 3 by 2 into y minus 3 by 2 plus 32 times of y minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 108 into x minus 3 by 2 minus 10 times of y minus 3 by 2 plus 99 is equal to 0. Okay. So you need to, don't look for the x square, xy and y square coefficient. What is the x coefficient you set? What is the y coefficient you have to do? But what I suggest from here, you can go ahead with straight away. If the origin is shifted to the point h comma k by the translation of axis, this particular equation free from first order terms, then what is very simple they are asking, find the point, find the point or new origin so that the given equation will be free from x and y terms. So what is the thing you do? Partial differentiation. 2x plus 5y plus 5 is equal to 0. Derivative of x squared, derivative of x, derivative of x here. Partial. And differentiation with respect to y, partial differentiation, 5x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. So find the point of intersection of this. What you do? X, y, 1. Leave the x coefficient, start with y, 5, 5, 2, 5. The next one is 4, 6, 5, 5. So here answer will be x by 30 minus 20, 10 is equal to y by 25 minus 12 is equal to 13 is equal to 1 by 8 minus 25 is minus 17. So x is equal to minus 10 by 17 and k is equal to means y value is equal to minus 13 by 17. This is one way, or if you remember HF minus, but the problem is H is equal 5 by 2, G is equal 5 by 2. If you write missing the 2 in the denominator, your whole problem goes wrong. If the axes are rotated to an anti-clockwise direction of angle theta, then x square is equal 4ay is changed to. So here what is the thing is, you people need to understand axes are rotated. So theta is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. So small x is equal to capital X cos theta minus capital Y sin theta. So you are going to get theta is equal 90 degrees. Small x is equal to minus 1. And small y is equal to capital X. So from here this equation is going to be y square is equal to 4ax. And visualization also you can look at here. This is the original x-axis and original y-axis. X square is equal 4ay is a parabola. Now when the coordinate axis rotated through an angle of 90 degrees, this x-axis will come here. This will become capital X-axis and this will become capital Y-axis. This is the quadrant 1, this is the quadrant 2, this will be the quadrant 2, 3 and this is the quadrant 4. So now if you look at here, this is very simple to x to y. So the diagram is like this. So what is this parabola? Y square is equal to 4ax. Y square is equal to 4ax. What is the answer for this particular question? If the origin of a coordinate system is shifted to minus root 2 comma root 2 and coordinate system is rotated through an anti-clockwise direction of 45 degrees, then the point P 1 comma minus 1 in the original system has the new coordinate. So it's very, very interesting. What happened? These are the original coordinate system. So actually here minus root 2 comma origin is shifted to this one. So new coordinates. Okay. Minus root 2 comma root 2. And rotated through an angle of 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Now the position of 1 comma minus 1. So where this point 1 comma minus 1. Okay. So what happened? This is minus root 2 comma root 2. And this is 1 comma minus 1. So with this one, this is the original new x-axis. This is the new y-axis. Because this point is with the angle of 45 degrees only, negatively. Okay. So when it is moving 45 degrees, this will become x y-axis. So what is this distance? This distance is root over. Root over. So root minus root 2 minus 1. So root 2 plus 1 whole square 2 times under root. So this is root 2 plus 1 into root 2 units. So this is 2 plus root 2 but negatively. But negatively. So the answer should be equal to C answer. Actually a comma should not be there. This comma is missing here. This is root 2 comma minus root 2. Okay, minus 2 minus root 2. I'll explain here because I am not discussing any formula here. Yes, formula is there. What is that? Original coordinates x comma y is there. Okay, and here, okay, this is small x, small y, and this is small x2. This is what happened? Small x minus h, small y minus k. So theta is equal 45 degrees. You can go ahead with this one. You can go ahead with this one. So here what happened? R is in is, this is small x minus of minus root 2, and this one is y minus root 2. Cos theta is 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 2. So original, what is the original coordinates we can do. But instead of all these things, what I am doing, listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. So where is 1 comma minus 1? 1 comma minus 1 is here. So these coordinates, what I'm doing is, I'm shifting the origin to the point minus root 2 comma root 2. Minus root 2 comma root 2. After this, what I'm doing, I am rotating this one through an angle of 45 degrees. Through an angle of 40. But you look at here, minus root 2 comma root 2, 0 comma 0, all these points are on y. So this is a y-axis, this is the x-axis. So in the new coordinate system, this is, if it is beta, answer is 0 comma minus beta. So what is beta? Beta is square root of minus root 2 minus 1 whole square plus root 2 plus 1 whole square is equal to root 2 plus 1 into root 2. So the answer is, without this is the answer for this question. C is the right answer. There is a printing error of this one. Okay. Moving to the next question. When the axes are rotated through an angle of 45 degrees, the new coordinates of the point P, 1 comma minus 1, and the coordinates of P in the original system. So almost similar to the previous question only. What is this? When the axis rotates, the new coordinates of point 1 comma minus 1. 1 comma minus 1 is here. So new coordinate system will be this one. When this is 45 degrees, actually 1 comma minus 1 origin also same 45 degrees. So it will become the negative y-axis. So 1 comma minus 1. So this is the negative y. So what is the answer you are going to get? So when the axis rotates an angle of 45 degrees, the new coordinates of point P1. Oh, look at here. My mistake here. I'm repeating this question. So I'm repeating this question. When the axes are rotated through an angle of 45 degrees, so rotated through an angle of 45 degrees, when these are the 45 degrees means, you look at here. I'll write the new coordinates with the some extent some other color so that these are the new coordinates. So if these are the new coordinates, this angle is 45 degrees. This is capital X, this is capital Y. The point 1 comma minus 1 will be in the fourth quadrant. This is the first quadrant, second, third, fourth. In this one, this. So from here, R is into this point will be, treat this one 90 degrees. This point is 1 comma minus 1. So distance from here to here, what is the distance? Root 2 units. So from origin, this point is root 2. So if you look at the original, the yellow lined one, root 2 units, the point, original point will be equal to root 2 comma 0. The original coordinate is root 2 comma 0. If you rotate through 45 degrees, you are going to get the answer as 1 comma minus 1. Okay? Right. The point to which the origin should be shifted so that the equation transformed into the form of y square plus 4x is equal to 0. Y square plus 4x is equal to 0. So this is y minus 3 whole square, okay, minus 4x. So plus 4 is equal to 0. So this equation is y minus 3 whole square minus 4 times of x minus 1 is equal to 0. So you are going to get this is y square minus 4x is equal to 0 if you shift the origin to 1 comma 3. So what is the small change I suggest here? Okay. What is the small change I will suggest here? It is, I think this must be plus sign. This must be plus sign. So I will redo this one by taking this one. So what is the thing? Y square minus 6y plus 9 plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is y minus 3 whole square plus 4 times of x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is y square plus 4x is equal to 0. So the answer for this one is minus 1 comma 3. So what is the correction here? This is the plus sign. Okay. To which point the origin is to be shifted in order to eliminate first powers of x and y from the equation, means linear terms need to be eliminated. Linear terms need to be eliminated means you need to shift the origin to point hf minus bg by ab minus h square, gh minus af by ab minus h square, or differentiate partially 8x minus 8 is equal to 0 and partially differentiate with respect to y. 18y minus plus 36 is equal to 0. So from here, x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 2. So you need to shift the origin to 1 comma minus 2. 1 comma minus 2. When the coordinate axes are rotated through about the origin in the positive direction through an angle of pi by 4, and this equation a 25x square plus 9y square is equal to 25 transform to alpha x square plus beta xy plus gamma y square is equal to delta. Then alpha minus beta plus gamma minus delta whole square is equal to, what is this value? So this equation is transformed to this equation. So this is the original equation, this is the transformed equation. So small x is equal to capital X cos theta plus capital Y sin theta. Small x is equal to capital X cos theta minus capital Y sin theta. So x is equal to x minus y by root 2. Okay. And small y is equal to capital X plus y by root 2. So this is 25 by 2 times of x minus y whole square plus 9 by 2 times of x plus y whole square is equal to 225. So 25 plus 9, 34 by 2, 17x square plus y square. This value will be that. And here 2xy minus 25 plus 9. So it is minus 16xy minus 16xy is equal to 225. So alpha is 17, beta is minus 16, so plus 16, plus gamma is 17, okay, and minus root delta is 15 whole square is equal to, okay. So I think, just a minute. So the next question is, when the coordinate axes are rotated about the origin in the positive direction,
through an angle of 45 degrees. So how this particular equation, what is the equation? 25x square plus 9y square is equal to 25 is transformed into this particular value. The value of alpha plus beta plus gamma minus delta whole square is. So this is the original equation, this is the transformed equation, and theta is 45 degrees. So x is equal to x cos 45 minus y sin 45 and y is equal to x sin 45 plus y cos 45. So don't get confused with this one. Here this is supposed to be small x and small y. This is supposed to be small x, small y, and this is capital X, etc. So if you substitute that, so you will be getting 25 times of x minus y square by 2 plus 9 times of x plus y whole square by 2 is equal to 225. So this is 25 times of x minus y whole square plus 9 times of x plus y whole square is equal to 450. So 25x square plus 9y square, that is 34 times of x square. Similarly, 25y square, 9y square is also this one. Now from here you'll get minus 50xy plus 18xy. So you will be getting minus 32xy is equal to 450. Okay. So it is equal to 17x square minus 16xy plus 17y square is equal to, when I cancel with this one, 225. So this is alpha, this is beta, this is gamma, this is delta. So delta is 225, root delta is equal to 15. So you will be getting the answer as 17 minus 16 plus 17 minus 15. So from here you will get 1, from here 2, 3 whole square. 9 is the answer for this particular question. Moving to the next question, the point to which the origin is shifted to remove the first degree terms from the equation of this. So to shift the origin, you have the formula. Otherwise, what I suggest is go for this differentiation, partial differentiation. So 4x plus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. And partially differentiate with respect to y. 4x minus 12y plus 8 is equal to 0. Just you subtract one from other, minus plus minus. So 16y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 3 by 8. Okay. Now y is equal to 3 by 8, substitute in this equation. 4x plus 3 by 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. So 4x is equal to minus 7 by 2. So x is equal to minus 7 by 2. P is the answer. Okay. So this is by should be there. Next question is the transformed equation of this one when axes are rotated to angle of 2 is. So this is the original equation. Axes are rotated through an angle of theta is equal. So what is that? Tan theta is equal to 2. So that means sin theta is equal to 2 by root 5 and cos theta is equal to 1 by root 5. So small x is equal to x minus 2y by the root 5. Small y is equal to 2x plus y by root 5. Okay. So you take this one and substitute here. 4 into x minus 2y into 2x plus y by root 5 into root 5 will be 5 minus 3 times of x minus 2y whole square by 5 is equal to 10. Okay. So this is equals to 4 times of 2x square minus 3xy minus 2y square minus 3 times of x square minus 4xy plus 4y square is equal to 50. 8x square minus 3x square, 5x square minus 12xy plus 12xy cancel minus 8y square minus 12y square minus 20y square is equal to 50. So this is 5x square minus 20y square is equal to 50. So you will be getting the answer as A for this particular question. The next question is, okay, with this one, the changes of access questions completed. So from here, particularly you need to concentrate on elimination of linear terms and elimination of x into y term. You have to concentrate a lot. Okay, thank you. See you in the next session.